Hello everyone, it's Kevin with Earth 2 Mastery, and today I'm going to tell you 3 tips for when you sell your property on Earth 2. Also mistakes to avoid, so stick around till the end to find those out. First things first, I've got a discount code, a 5% discount code down in the description. If you use that discount code, like the video and then leave your code below. Tomorrow when I make a video, I will pick however many people I can afford to pick and make purchases with your codes. From yesterday's video, I have a couple people whose codes that I used, and I will announce those winners at the end of this video. Okay, so when you want to sell your land, you know there's a marketplace. Now there's a lot of pump and dumps. The marketplace doesn't have a lot of great filters, so it's hard to stand out in there. The number one tip that I have is if you really need to get out from underneath your property, what you see is that you need to have at least a 20 to 40% discount in order to show up on the first couple pages when it is showing you the best value properties, because that's what people are going to see, just the first couple pages. There's like 1,000 pages in the marketplace. It's impossible to scroll through all of them. Clearly somebody's not going to go to the end and look for the worst value properties, so they're looking for the best value. If you want to sell it fast, you're going to have to undercut the market, okay? But there's a couple things that you can do to help your property sell without cutting it too low. My second tip is that you need to title your property something accurate and catchy, something descriptive, something that lets somebody know what it is. As you know, when you purchase the property on Earth 2, it's assigned a generic title that's based on location or something like that. And some of them even have lat longs in there, coordinates in there that are really hard to tell where the property is. So if you have timberland, or if you have iron ore mine, or if you have coastal areas, make sure to put that in the description, but be accurate. You don't want to scam people. My third tip, and probably the most valuable, is to market it outside of Earth 2. There's a few Facebook groups that are dedicated now to land sales and land trading. My Facebook group is in the description down below. You're welcome to join that and list your property for sale there. Anything that you can do to get your property in front of the eyes of other Earth 2 users outside of the marketplace is going to give you exposure and hopefully help you sell that property quicker and at a higher price point. Now, unless you have something special, you probably are going to have to undercut the new tile price in order to sell. Because if it's not something special and somebody could just go and get something better, or a better layout of tiles, or a better number of tiles, there's no incentive for them to use yours. And remember, we get a 5% discount when we use each other's codes. And so if you're not discounting by at least 5%, you basically aren't even matching the new tile price. Okay, so marketing outside of Earth 2 is probably my number one tip there. Now, when you're selling property, there's a few things that you need to avoid, mistakes that I've seen people make. When you price your property for marketplace and you click advertise in marketplace, it's for sale right away. If you underprice it, people are going to snag it up and you're not going to have a chance to get it back. So you want to make sure that you price it correctly. Don't price it per tile. The price that you put in there is the total sale price. So if you're trying to get 50 cents a tile, don't put 50 cents in for the sale price. You need to put 50 cents in times the number of tiles that you have. I've seen people mix that up and they put what appears to be a per tile price in there. The land is gone before I can purchase it, and I'm sure the person isn't happy that they lost it either. So make sure you don't do that. People send low bids as well. So when you're looking at bids that people have sent you, you need to make sure that you don't accidentally click accept. If you click accept, it's gone. There's no getting it back. With the blockchain titling, there's no way that you're going to get it refunded to you. It's the other person's property now, so you need to be very careful, especially with as glitchy and slow as the website has been. You want to make sure that you're really taking your time and clicking the correct buttons, because if it may not even have the word on the button because of a glitch, and you click it, now you've accepted a bid. So be careful with that. Also, the last thing that I want to warn you about is leaving your property for sale too long. Let's say you have a property and you put it 10% under market price and it doesn't sell right away. You could go away for a couple days, and when you come back, it's sold, but it was really 50% under market price because the market is moving so quickly. So I would say put things up for a few hours. If it doesn't sell and you don't have time to watch it, take it down and then go back and put it up, unless you're certain that you're willing to sell for a specified price, regardless of what the new tiles cost, because the new tile cost can go up so fast. Okay, so those are my tips for selling and avoiding mistakes when you are selling. And I've got a couple people that left comments on my video yesterday. I had almost $60 that I was able to spend on tiles today. And so I used username Katarina von Bordeaux. I hope I pronounced that right. I used your code to purchase in northwestern Zambia, a little over almost $29 worth of tiles. And I noticed that you had said there were cheap tiles in the Netherlands. And so I went to Amsterdam to look at tiles, and they were a little bit more than I wanted to spend. They were just over $1, which still seems like a good value, but I'm looking for resource tiles right now. And so I found gold mine and copper mine in Zambia, and that's what I used to purchase with your code. I also used username Gray93 Sedans code, and I purchased land with your code in southern Sierra Leone. So you should see almost $29 worth of purchases in Sierra Leone on your account, and that's what that was. So guys, I really appreciate you leaving your comments here. I appreciate you helping the channel grow, helping support me make this content and play the game that we all want to play. And if you make sure to use my code, like the video, and leave your code down below, you'll be entered to have me use your code tomorrow with whatever money I have to purchase tiles. So have a great night, and I'll talk to you later.